Welcome to Daily Series, COVID-19 Special. 53 Healthy Tips for During the Coronavirus Pandemic. COVID-19 has upended our daily routines, our future plans, and our lifestyles. Here are some of the best ways to manage stress, sleep, physical activity, eating well, and more to take care of you right now. Even when you're indoors, you can boost your health and wellness. The COVID-19 pandemic has radically changed the way we live, from our work to our learning to our social lives. Our new reality poses a unique set of challenges for all of us. Now more than ever, practicing self-care is essential when it comes to taking care of our emotional health and well-being. Self-care is not selfish. This is a time of incredible anxiety and stress. Focusing on what makes us feel nourished, on what gives us meaning, is part of easing those feelings and giving us a more solid foundation. Self-care can include myriad practices that you find both enjoyable and that in some way promote your physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental health. Self-care is the behaviors you do to take care of your own health and can include hygiene, nutrition, leisure activities, sports, exercise, seeking professional healthcare services when needed, and much more. We've rounded up this list of self-care tips meant to inspire your health and wellness anytime, while enabling you to feel less stressed and more resilient in anxiety-ridden days like these. 1. Prioritize sleep. Your mood and immune system are counting on it. When it comes to taking care of your health and well-being, sleep is pretty much always part of the answer. Getting enough good quality sleep keeps your immune system running at its best to fight off infections, like the one caused by the new coronavirus. There are parts of the body's immune response that happen only during sleep. Sleep is also one of the top ways we can help keep stress in check, as sleep deprivation can make us more sensitive to the effects of stress, ramping up our reactions, or overreactions. The brain needs sleep to function. Without it, you'll be less patient and focused, make poor decisions, and be more moody, irritable, and emotional. 2. Work it out. Spending a lot more time at home does not mean you get to be a couch potato. Staying active not only keeps your body healthy physically, keeping your risk of chronic health issues down and lowering your chances of acute illness like COVID-19, it also helps up your mood and well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, hormones that make you feel good, sharpens focus, and aids sleep. Staying physically active also lessens the risk of mood disorders, boosts energy, and improves mood overall. 3. Test ride a workout you've never done before. When it comes to fitness, people have a tendency to stick to what they know, but this might be the perfect time to hop out of your comfort zone, while you're actually still in the comfort of your home. That way, you may feel less awkward or like a newbie, while getting the benefits of joining a new online class. Check out options like Zumba, boxing, or dance workouts. 4. Downward dog like you mean it. Are you a yogi or have you considered starting a yoga practice? Now is the time. Yoga offers a laundry list of health benefits, from busting stress to stretching out inactive muscles to building strength to providing a burst of physical activity, depending on the type you do. Why might yoga be an especially useful tool to add to your coping arsenal right now? It links movement with breath. Because both these factors can affect our body's stress reactions, yoga can be a silver bullet in tough times. 5. Skip, jump, hop, and get silly. If it makes you feel like a kid and a little silly, it can be a mood booster. Play in any form can cause a cascade of positive neurochemicals like serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine. Even just a minute of childlike activity can cause a good chemical surge, especially if you're feeling stressed. 6. Play a game. Monopoly as an anti-stress strategy. While part of the appeal is playing with friends and family in person, there are tons of virtual options, like Words with Friends, or get your friends together and choose a game from House Party you can play in real time. 7. Avoid mindless snacking. Eat intuitively instead. Are you now spending your days within eyeshot or arm's reach of your snack drawer? Rather than self-impose strict rules on what foods are off limits, try intuitive eating. It's not a diet so much as a way of eating that's all about giving your body what it needs when it needs it. Intuitive eating doesn't restrict any specific foods or have you counting calories. It's a practice in which you listen to your body and pay attention to what you need in the moment. Is it time for a meal or a snack? You eat when you feel hungry, and you stop eating when you feel full. For inspiration, look no further than Instagram. 8. Swap out one coffee for decaf. Caffeine is one of the most researched substances with more than 10,000 studies to date. Surprisingly, that's led to a wide range of conclusions, but one that's fairly consistent is that having too much can lead to less than ideal effects, the researchers conclude. They note that getting more than 400 milligrams of caffeine daily, and remember that not every cup of coffee is equivalent when it comes to caffeine content. It depends on the roast of coffee and how strong it's brewed, can affect your central nervous system, gastrointestinal system, and sleep quality. It can even increase anxiety and stress. So enjoy your buzz, but try limiting your daily amount. 9. Enjoy the healing power of baking. Self-care comes with the idea of nourishing yourself, on every level. And doing something creative can promote that feeling of well-being. That can include baking, because for many people that act of creating something delicious feels like pressing a reset button. It's an easy project for including other family members, like a spouse or kids. That can give you a sweet burst of social time that ends with a delicious result. 10. Reach for high-protein snacks when you need an energy boost. What should you be noshing on when you feel hungry? Keep high-protein bites on hand to help you get to the end of your to-do list for the day. You've heard it before, protein helps you feel full longer and avoid the energy crash you might experience after the high of a carb-heavy snack subsides. Think hard-boiled eggs, nuts, Greek yogurt, and nut butters and veggies. 11. Keep stress-busting foods on hand. Yes, you read that correctly. Certain foods can actually have a stress-lowering effect. Warm foods like soup or tea are soothing, and the omega-3s in fatty fish may improve mood. Avocados are packed with vitamins C and B6, which are known to help reduce stress. Dark chocolate is antioxidant-rich, which is great for thwarting stress. Do savor in moderation, however, as it's a calorie-dense food. Other foods that can help include whole grain carbohydrates, bananas, oranges, water, and leafy greens. 12. Leave stress-inducing foods in not-so-convenient places. Though you may be inclined to indulge in treats or your favorite cocktail, know that this may be counterproductive. Foods that exacerbate or mess with stress in a less-than-savory way include caffeine, alcohol, and refined sugars. You don't have to cut them out completely, but do limit your intake and enjoy them in moderation. 13. Whip up a mocktail with health-boosting ingredients. Give your liver a break and try mixing a healthy mocktail. Steer clear of the sugary juices and syrups and opt for healthier choices like hibiscus tea, kombucha, sparkling water, and fresh fruits. You can also combine fun flavors like grapefruit and mint, or green tea and oranges. 14. Go punk like Lady Gaga, practice kindness and gratitude. Lady Gaga says she practices being kind to others and being grateful for what's going right in her life. Clinical studies have found that people who regularly practice gratitude journaling, writing down what you're grateful for, report better well-being, physical health, and increased optimism about the future. Practicing kindness is sometimes easier said than done, particularly when we're in tight quarters and tension is high, but remember that everyone is going through a tough time right now. 15. Practice positive self-talk. A major aspect of self-care is the self part, and that includes how you view yourself and, importantly, the language you use when talking to yourself. Appreciate the small tasks you do during the day and remember to tell yourself good job, whether it's a work task, making time for exercise, or keeping your patience when disciplining your child. Celebrate your daily successes with positive self-talk. It might feel weird at first, but your brain will soak up that self-care goodness, and research suggests it can help begin to turn your thoughts and feelings in a happier direction. 16. Change your passwords to be your mantra. This one is good for your mental health and your digital security. For a password you use regularly, such as unlocking your laptop or accessing online banking, change it to an option that's meaningful but still security-minded. If your mantra is "I am enough every day," use the first letters of those words and pair it with numbers and symbols. Repetition is a powerful trigger for your brain. If you think of that phrase numerous times a day when using your password, it's easy to have it soak in as an affirmation. 17. Make one of your pens a magic one. Choose a pen at random and designate that is your magic pen that you use only for writing positive things. We acknowledge that this one sounds hokey, and no one's done a clinical trial yet to back it up. But this method can help some people change their mindset in a positive way, and it's worth giving it a try in case it works for you. We create powerful connections with objects. Just think of your favorite toy as a kid or a memento from a special trip. And we can tap into this positive connection whenever we want, just by assigning a significant attribute to that object and using it in that way. Try out your new magic pen by writing a love note to yourself first. 18. Take a few minutes to practice diaphragm breathing. Calm and measured breathing can have immediate effects on your mental and physical state, whether the tension comes from the relentless news cycle or your ever-present housemates. Do your breathing practice regularly to start or end your day in a positive way, or try it in a moment when you need a little more zen. Need guidance? Certain meditation apps, such as Calm, have free web-based resources that will help you along. 19. Try alternate nostril breathing. Deep breathing is very useful for slowing down the nervous system. If anxious thoughts keep pinging around, try this alternative strategy. First, exhale completely, then inhale deeply. On your next exhale, gently place an index finger against your right nostril to close it off. Inhale using just your left nostril. Then move your index finger to the left nostril to close that one off and exhale through only the open right nostril. Continue alternating sides and repeat for 15 rounds. 20. Give yourself a meditation break. You don't need any special equipment or space for this one. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Simply put, meditation is thinking deeply or focusing your mind for a set period of time. Meditation can help reduce stress, ease symptoms of depression and anxiety, and regulate negative thinking. If you're looking for another tool to add to your arsenal to combat stress, consider it. Just as with deep breathing, you'll be happy to know there's no shortage of meditation apps available. 21. Try chilling out with music. Turn off the TV with the talking head in favor of some mood-boosting tunes. Music therapy employs music to help people cope with physical or emotional needs. And it's actually been found to lessen symptoms in people with mood problems, such as anxiety and depression, and lift self-esteem. And you probably don't need a clinical study to tell you that blasting your favorite jam will put a smile on your face. 22. Practice mindful listening is another way to soak in the present moment and let go of lingering worry and stress. Take a few seconds and sit back, really listening to all the sounds around you, even if that's just the hum of an overhead fan or the panting of the dog at your feet. Try to integrate this into your day as tiny, 10-second breaks. The more you do it, the more habitual it will become. 23. Stand up and stretch. Although embarking on a full-on workout is helpful for taking care of yourself, sometimes all you need is just to change your body position for about 15 to 30 seconds to give yourself a restart. When you make a conscious and physical shift, like standing up and stretching, your mind recognizes the change and responds in a beneficial way. Consider it a mini break for mind and body alike. Try standing up and stretching your arms high overhead, bending over to touch your toes, or sitting on the floor in a cross-legged position for a hip opening stretch. 24. Call a friend or family member. Social connection can do wonders for your mental well-being. There's ample research connecting social interactions with mental and physical well-being, and even longer life. A high-quality, close relationships and feelings of social connection are so associated with a range of benefits that it should be considered a public health priority. Make it a priority for yourself, and perhaps even create a schedule for catching up on the regular. 25. Use social media mindfully. Social media and other virtual tools allow you to connect with friends and family even when you're apart. But they can also have unintended consequences if and when using them becomes excessive or consuming. How can you make sure you're using them wisely? The more personal your social media interactions, the better. Experts say think direct messaging people rather than mindless scrolling. Be selective about who you follow and what tools you're using. And take time to disconnect. If you're feeling isolated, make a point to call a friend or family member once in a while rather than shoot out another text. 26. Avoid non-stop news consumption. It's important to stay informed and alert to critical updates in your area, especially those that affect your health. But no one needs to listen to the same alerts and see the same headlines repeatedly, especially during times when the news can be upsetting. Limiting news consumption to 2 or 3 sources a day to help cope with the anxiety it may bring, and checking in at regular times, not continuously, throughout the day for updates. Consider making one of your sources a local news source. And if you can, avoid checking the headlines just before bed. 27. Reap the health benefits of laughter by watching funny YouTube videos. When it comes to stress relief, laughter may seem like a whimsical fix, but it really works. Short term, you're enhancing your intake of oxygen-rich air, which helps your heart, lungs, and muscles. Plus, you're releasing feel-good hormones like endorphins, which can ease tension and add to an overall sense of well-being. Research has even linked humor and laughter to improved immune function, since it can produce antibodies and activate the body's protective T cells. 28. Try creative writing, offers unique benefits. It can foster self-expression, build confidence, clarify thoughts, and bolster empathy and communication skills, linked this type of writing to improved emotional and mental health. You don't have to be a pro to give it a try. Get out a notebook or open up a Word document and channel your inner Shakespeare, Dickens, or Beyoncé. You can even make it a social endeavor by joining an online writing class. 29. Treat yourself by buying a new outfit online. When you're working from home, exercising from home, eating at home, socializing at home sense a theme. It's easy to get into a PJs all-day kind of rut. It seems superficial, but how we dress does impact our self-esteem. Just because you're not heading out doesn't mean you can't spiff up a bit. Try buying a new outfit that's comfy enough for the couch but makes you feel good too. 30. Recall a distress success mindset really is everything. Dwelling on stress or dreading how long you might have to put up with it can actually make the stress worse. You've handled tough situations before, and recalling them can not only lower your stress levels, but also make you feel more resilient and upbeat overall. Writing down a list of wins that have arisen from stressful situations you've conquered, from acing a huge presentation to making a big move to overcoming an injury, as a quick reminder that you have the skills. 31. Figure out what works best for you when it comes to hacking stress. Everyone deals with stress in different ways, and the stress buster that works for you may not work for your best friend. To help you better understand your stress personality and some of the best ways to cope with the challenges you face. 32. Get your finances in order for more peace of mind. Financial wellness isn't just about how much you have socked away in savings or retirement, it's about how secure you feel when it comes to your finances. That involves the perception that you have enough money to do what you want, so you don't have to worry about falling short. Financial matters are the top source of stress for many people, so stressful, in fact, that it was worse than all other stressors combined. Getting control can help. Start with a free personal finance app that can boost your budget skills, such as Mint or Pocket Guard. 33. Train your brain to be more resilient. Being resilient means navigating life's ups and downs with strength and conviction. To learn what skills you can work on to become more resilient. 34. Learn from the best. Pick up these resilience-boosting books. You learn by example, and the examples in these books about resilience are some of the most inspiring ones out there. The list includes some straightforward self-help options, like Freedom from Anxious Thoughts and Feelings, and memoir-style stories like Unbroken, the story of the World War II prisoner of war Louis Zamperini. Pick one that resonates with you and put your extra downtime to productive use. 35. Check out these editors' top movie picks with a resilience theme. Not in the mood for reading? Immerse yourself in these inspiring TV shows and movies about strength in harrowing circumstances. The stories about how others have faced adversity and persevered in spite of it are ones we can all learn from. 36. Declutter a pesky part of your home. Can tidying up really change your mood, and that when people describe their spaces as disorganized, they're more likely to have higher levels of cortisol, the hormone related to the stress response. It can make you feel more distracted, and may even affect your sleep. Take 15 minutes a day to tackle the messiest part of your home, even if it's just a junk drawer that's always full. 37. Join a virtual book club. While non-essential gatherings aren't in swing right now, you can still swap opinions and discover great reading by joining a virtual book club. Some are run by small local bookshops, while others are much larger and national. Quarantine Book Club, where you're joined by the author. Or why not recruit a group of friends and start your own? 38. Learn a new language. Learning some phrases in a new language can put you in a vacation prep frame of mind. Or spend some time practicing a language you already have some knowledge of. It's another way to challenge your brain and hone a practical skill. Learning may promote healthy cognitive aging, and could even have a role in delaying incidence of dementia. 39. Take an online college course for free. Staying a lifelong student is a great way to boost your brain power and practice self-care. Best of all, plenty of colleges and universities across the globe have put free courses online, so you can audit classes from Stanford, MIT, Harvard University, Sorbonne University, and many more via platforms like Coursera and edX. Try starting with Yale's incredibly popular free class about happiness. The brain responds favorably to cognitive challenges, like learning new materials, and in turn, that can increase your levels of hormones like serotonin and dopamine. 40. Get your creativity on with coloring books and other art therapy. Coloring and other creative and artistic endeavors, like drawing, painting, or knitting, can be relaxing for a lot of people. For some people, it's a chance to tune out other distractions and focus on one thing at a time. It's an outlet to express emotions. Maybe you paint with bold, bright colors because you're experiencing strong feelings. Don't underestimate the power of art to ease your mind and bring you joy. 41. Listen to an uplifting podcast. There's plenty of difficult and challenging news in the world today, and it can be tough to take a break from it. But it's worth making the effort. One good way. Listen to a podcast that not only gives you good advice on self-care but also makes you feel lighter and brighter. Here are some picks to get you started: Feel Better, Live More, Where There's Smoke, Inspire Nation, and Good Life Project. 42. Donate to a cause you believe in. Feeling generous. It's not just the recipients who will thank you, your brain will appreciate it too. All types of generosity have feel-good effects, but when the cause is especially meaningful to you or you know the recipient personally, it has an additional effect of decreasing stress and anxiety. Others has found that spending money on others, rather than yourself, can have a significant impact on your happiness level. 43. Get a new subscription. Looking for some extra motivation to stick to a new hobby or workout? There are plenty of subscription options ranging in price and theme, and designed to help you stick with your health, wellness, or fitness goals, like meditation apps or fitness studios' online class offerings. You can even make it a way to pick up new hobbies. Check out Adults and Crafts, which sends DIY crafts every month, or the Plant Club, a way to expand your indoor plant collection monthly. 44. Skip the kitchen, order your favorite takeout dish instead. Much like donating to a cause that feels personal to you will give you a greater sense of meaning, so will supporting a local restaurant that's part of your community. Plus, you get tasty food without the effort. Win-win. 45. Start or maintain your home garden. Whether you have a magnificent and expansive yard or you're nestled into an urban jungle, you can tailor a home garden to your needs, indoors or outdoors. Brings a level of engagement to the task, and that adds to the benefits we see with interacting with nature, outdoors. Try a quick garden builder like the Seed Sheet, which gives you a head start on your green thumb with seeds embedded in weed-blocking fabric. Indoors, you can start a shelf of succulents or try an herb garden with your culinary favorites. Check out optimal lighting conditions and what type of maintenance is required for seeds and plants before you buy. That information can usually be found on package labels or online descriptions. 46. Try virtual therapy and stress management tools. Online therapy tools and virtual therapy apps are relatively new, but there's mounting evidence that they deliver measurable benefits to those who use them, particularly with shorter-term stress management. Several online therapy tools and mental wellness apps can help you learn coping skills and stress management. Choose one that fits your needs. 47. Talk about it. The pandemic has sent anxiety and depression levels upward, and it's also led to more people feeling like they're just not thriving. Even if you've never sought counseling or therapy for mental health before, now may a really useful time to do so. Insurance is covering this more now, and there's a higher level of comfort many people find in being able to stay home and do an appointment via telehealth, who is currently treating adults and adolescents virtually using the hospital's telehealth platform. You don't have to make a long-term commitment. Counseling can consist of a few sessions or even just one, or wait until you feel like you're struggling more. Sometimes, it's just nice to have a check-in. 48. Try aromatherapy. Certain scents can have a calming effect, which looked at that had evaluated the effects of aromatherapy on depressive symptoms. Aromatherapy was shown to offer relief in a wide variety of participants, and the use of essential oils for massage was the most beneficial. Consider scents like lavender, jasmine, lemon balm, clary sage, and bergamot. 49. Show self-love by giving yourself a mani-pedi at home. Taking care of your body in a way that feels like a luxurious break can boost feelings of well-being. Are your nails in need of a little TLC? There are oodles of DIY tutorials and tips for a home mani-pedi, like this guide from the beauty blogger Love and Specs. 50. Give yourself a DIY facial. Why limit your home spa experience to a DIY mani-pedi when you might have all the ingredients for a facial in your pantry? Face masks can be really beneficial for your skin because they're occlusive, meaning they seal in their ingredients against your skin until you wash off the mask, giving those ingredients time to absorb. Check out some recipes like the oatmeal and turmeric face mask from Carissa's Vegan Kitchen, the oatmeal avocado face mask from Fit Foodie Finds, or a range of honey-based face masks from Don't Mess with Mama. 51. Take a long, relaxing bath. Why is a warm bath so incredibly relaxing? Just one hot bath can calm your stress response. Another reason is that you're simply allowing yourself to take a break. You're taking time away from your to-do list and things you think you should be doing. When that happens, you automatically feel like you're dropping into self-care mode. 52. Start or restart a daily flossing habit. Flossing itself may not be your favorite thing to do, but you likely feel better and your teeth cleaner after doing it, making it an example of one of those small, health-enhancing behaviors that help you take care of you. It's a ritual that way too many people skip. But she says it's crucial for more than oral health. Flossing, along with brushing and keeping up with your professional cleanings, helps reduce the amount of bacteria in the whole body. More than 500 bacterial species can be found in dental plaque. Flossing doesn't get rid of them completely, but it can go a long way toward improving oral health overall. 53. Show your animals some TLC. Feeling tense? Playing with your pet or just spending some extra time taking care of him or her shows you care and may help ease your anxieties, too. There's evidence that taking time playing with dogs may help reduce stress, increase energy and happiness, and even boost how socially supported people feel, a winning combination for days when you need to be productive and focused while hunkering down at home. The bottom line, make time for your animal friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you next time.